There's some leeway.
The last time I think I was there, it was our turn to play pool. And, like, you know how sometimes you'll be at the homie's house, you'll get on hot streaks, you'll make, like, 5 balls in a row. You're like, okay, I'm better than the decent mark. You're better than, like, the beginner mark. You can,
string a couple shots together.
You can play, you can hit some angles, you can, you can go on some runs, you can beat opposing team back to back to back. Like, you're, like, and then we went there.
It's different.
And then it's like, oh shit, I didn't make a single ball.
Yeah.
Because these big fucking, like, Samoan dudes.
I probably know exactly what you're talking about. Those guys are so good, dude.
Okay, it wasn't even that they were good. It's just this one of these guys, and they got to be like 30s or 40s.
Yep.
All tatted up.
Yep.
Muscular and, like,
huge,
dripping
big boys.
in, like, fucking crazy, like, shoes and shit. And it wasn't even that they were good or that they were dripping or that they were big. This guy's, like, girlfriend must have been, like, 10, 15 years younger than him. Fat ass, just, like, hot. Just, like, you can tell how freaky she was in bed. And, like,
by how she was walking around.
Just how she was walking and... But, like, she was good at pool and just beating our fucking ass, dude. And, like, I remember this will never, like, go out of my memory. There was this ball on the... You know how it's, like, corner pocket, corner pocket, corner pocket, corner pocket, and then the 2 middle pockets?
Yeah.
There's this ball on one of the middle pockets, and the cue ball, the white ball was, like, over here. And it was pretty much, like... 180 degrees, like, lined up with it. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It wasn't 100. It was...
But close enough.
There was no way you could have hit it into the side pocket. And she's fucking, like... She did it. And, like, her boyfriend's just, like, slapping her ass. And, like, she's just so down, like...
She is loving it. She's like, I'm whooping these boys at pool, and my man is smacking me.
Every time they made a shot, like, her ass was getting slapped, and it's like, dude, like this isn't even. I'm being, like, psychologically, like, manipulated right now because her ass is so big and it's just jiggling. Like, after he slaps it, it's, like, still jiggling.
You're over there trying to take a shot.
I'm like, dude, this is like, I can't. I didn't make a single fucking ball, dude. And then after that, I think I left, like, within 5 minutes.
You're like, it's just time.
Yeah.
It's time to wrap tonight up. We're good. We don't need to stay in the Tascadero for the whole night.
It was one of those things where it's like, dude, like, I need to go, like, play pool every day, 20-plus games a day, and, like get, like...
To even be in that league, like, with these people, like...
Or no, just to, like, pull myself out of, like, this depressive...
Oh, how bad, like, that kind of ass whooping. You're like, I need to go, like... beat some, like, 6-year-olds at pool so I feel really good about my skill level. Yeah, totally. I hear it.
Pool's fun, dude. Pool's competitive, though.
Yeah.
And, like, when you play some cats and you're like, oh shit, like, there's levels to this.
Dude, and you're like, there's a couple personalities there. Like, I won't even really play with the regulars because I'm, like, not good at pool. And there's just so many good regulars. I'm like, I have to find me the worst one. And then we'll start with them and train. But I'm not going to start with some of these guys because I watch what they do out there, and I didn't even know that shit was possible sometimes. How many angles, and, like, they'll hit 3 of, like, their stripes, and they'll hit 3 stripe balls in one hit. And the ball went, and the cue was like, doop, 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 bouncing around the table. I'm like, that's too much for me.
When you start banking it off the walls,